We went yesterday to bury our friend in Huddersfield who passed away from cancer. He suffered from cancer for a while, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive his sins and elevate his ranks in Jannah. He was a great person, he was a great friend, father, husband, a beautiful person who has always been helping people. And he lived a very beautiful life, a life of selflessness, hard working, honesty, and above all, he was a great human being. He had a very kind heart. His wife, his children, his friends like ourselves, everybody witnesses. And this is what we, to be honest, need to keep in mind, that when we go from this world, what is our legacy? How are people going to remember us? This is what the Prophet ﷺ says, that if people remembers you, they witness that you are a good person, they say something good about you, then Allah will forgive you as well. It's a sign of acceptance with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He selflessly served people. He went to visit people far away while he was not feeling well. He would be going and visiting, making sure that, people are fed, people are helped, supported, and the rest of it. So, my brothers and sisters, the question to you and I is that how are we going to be remembered by people, whether they're going to be saying something nice about ourselves or not. And of course we don't care about who says what about us, but if they say something bad about us while we don't have anything good to be talked about, then that's a problem. So when we do something good in our life, particularly in terms of helping others, being nice to them, it is not just that time that we are be, remembered as good people, but after long we are gone, you see. After long we are gone from this dunya, we will be remembered by people in a nice way, and they will say, may Allah forgive them. And that's something which is beautiful. So let's focus on ourselves, that we too are going to leave this world. I was standing on his grave soon after he was buried, and I prayed for him in front of all these people who were there, and we beseeched Allah's mercy and invoke his forgiveness for him, and we all do that. But honestly, I felt that it is not only his turn, it is like my turn. You never know. Weakness, disease, illness is not necessary for death. You can die just like that. The question is, am I prepared for it? This Sahabi asked the Prophet ﷺ, "Mata as-sa'a?" When is the day of judgment? The Prophet ﷺ said to him, "Ma a'dadta laha?" What have you prepared for it? I mean, death, okay, because the day of judgment is when you die. Man mata faqad qamat qiyamatuhu. The moment you die, your day of judgment begins. What have you prepared for it? What have I prepared for it? Is the question. Let's focus on our life. Let's sort ourselves out. Let's, think about our departure from this world, which can, like I said, be any minute. And so be nice and kind to each other. Treat others with nice way. Your wife, your children, your neighbors, your friends. Yeah? And so that when you go, you won't have any burden upon your shoulders. People will recall you, remember you in a very nice way. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us understanding. May Allah give us the ability to prepare for the hereafter. This is the time that we have. We can't change the past. We don't know anything about the future. All what we have is now. That's why it's called present. So let's say Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, the good names of Allah, serving others, all that. May Allah give us the ability to do so. Ameen.